Well, here we are. It's morning o'clock. I'm going to stretch my legs around town. I had a quick look to see if there was much garbage along here. I've got my garbage bucket net with me, but it's actually pretty clean. So looks like I might just get to do a walk around town and not be picking up garbage at the moment. If I see a lot, I'll come back and get my bucket, but I can't see any at the moment, which is good. That's a good thing. Right, so I'm going to head downtown. That's always a nice picture to start the day with. Going to head down, have a walk around. There's a couple of areas I want to go and see because there's a lot of construction going on, to document some of the changes, and then I shall come back this way. Woo, it is windy. Oh, that is definitely windy. Right, on I go. Oh, that's good timing. Sun is just about coming up, and it looks pretty clean down this bank as well. Down here, this is quite often an absolute mess down here. It actually doesn't look that bad. Maybe Matthew and the guys have been down here already. Yeah. Yes. It's going to be a windy day out in the mountains. I'm going to be out in the mountains tomorrow, but today I'm going to do a walk around town. Right, on I go. Yes. Well, I think it was a good idea to leave the bucket. I was going to bring the bucket and let it pick up, but I have to say it is surprisingly clean, which is good. My suspicion is somebody's been up here and done a litter pick, because there's an area just round behind me that I know is notorious for garbage, and there is none there whatsoever. Not a piece. So that is good. Always nice to see. Yeah. That's always nice to see too. The city's coming up just nice. Look at the sunshine. I will take that. Right. Let's head on down into downtown. I have a whole plethora of bridges over here that I can cross on. I have to decide on how far I'm going to go downstream. But crows are up already. Crows are always up early. Yeah. Oh, the blue bucket's gone. There's a bucket there. Yeah, that's gone. That was always a handy spot for me to empty out all my garbage. Yes, I see you, Mr. Magpie. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Ambulance? Oh no, paramedic. Paramedic heading into downtown there somewhere. Nice reflection off the building over there. I will take that. Excellent. Right, we head down the hill and across the road. City is definitely waking up. Lights have just changed, just as I'm getting ready to cross the road, of course. Good news is these lights change fast here anyway, so I will get across here in a moment. There's another bit down the middle of here that always gets a lot of garbage, so I'm just going to check down into there and see what we have or don't have, I suppose, maybe. Right, see what we got. Oh, look at that. Ha ha. Lights have changed up the road. Thank you. That's not the best way to cross the road, by the way. However, it gets me to where I want to be, which is right there, right for that sunshine shot. And the sun comes up really fast here because everything around here is really flat. To the east of here, there's 1,000, maybe 2,000 kilometers of dead flat. So I can tell you now, the sun comes up fast. And if you don't get that shot at just this moment, it's gone. Yeah. Right. We head on round into downtown. Perfect. That was great timing. You can't get much better than that. I will take that. Yes. Not bad. Not bad indeed. The walk along here is pretty clean too. Down the banks. This time of the year, people think there's a lot of garbage around. There isn't. It's because a lot of it gets stuck in the snow, and you can't actually see it because it's buried in the snow. Oh my god, there's a cup! I found a cup. Where's my bucket? I found a cup. I'll take that though. That's quite nice, eh? See what I mean about how fast the sun comes up? Literally, it goes from no sun to full on sun in like next to nothing. So where I want to head is over to near the Stampede grounds there. A lot of construction going on over there at the moment. So I want to head over there and see what's changed and what hasn't. So up here I have a choice of direction. I might go up over the bridge and take this bridge on. There's about 3 or 4 bridges down here that I can take, but I think I will take this one. Oh yeah, that's a nice city shot, eh? Yeah, that's very nice. We'll take that. Very nice indeed. Right, on over the bridge. This is one of my favourite trees in Calgary. I know I've done this picture a hell of a lot of times, and I'm going to do it again. Yeah, you can climb up into the middle of this tree. It's just an amazing tree. Look at this. Done this shot many times. Yes, can't odds that, eh? Right, let's get back out of that one. Right, I will head over this bridge into downtown and then head left, I think. That's not a shot you can get too easy this time of the day. Quite often get run over doing that. Well, that's good. Yeah, not a shot I get very often. Right, head on down this end of town. This is what's called East Village, all down through here. All these big tall buildings you can see here are all pretty much new. Yeah, a lot of construction going on down here. Once this snow melts, I'll come down for a proper litter picking day. I can see a lot of stuff, but a lot of it's actually frozen solid into the soil, into the snow, and you can't really get it out. It just ends up making a big mess. So I will head on down this way. It's a nice walk. The city's made a nice job of cleaning up the paths. That's good. Yeah. Calgary does have a considerable homeless problem. But, well, there's a sea train up over the bridge there. You can just see it through the gap. We do have a homeless problem in Calgary, same as everybody else in the world, unfortunately. But, the disparity between the people that have nothing and the people that have everything is rapidly growing, and it's becoming a huge problem. It's becoming even more of a problem in America. Oh my god. I don't think the average American people really realise what's happening to their country. It's the 1% are literally ransacking the country for everything they can get out. They're going to laugh all the way to the bank and then just leave it to sink. But I can tell you now, the America we know now, 6 months from now, is going to look very different. Stand up, people. Fight for your country. I'm Canadian, and I can tell you what, it's a fight for every inch of this land. But Americans seem to just like bow and scrape. That's the way it has to be. No, stand up for your country while you still have one. And if you don't, 6 months from now you won't be able to fight for anything. I'm not going to get into all the internal politics of what Trump and his buddies are doing, but wake up, America. It's coming fast. Yeah. Never seen anything quite like it, to be quite honest. But Trump wants to be like his hero Putin, a complete dictator with complete control, no respect for law or order, do whatever he likes, surrounded by like-minded people that keep him in office. That's the plan. If you doubt me, give it 6 months, but by then you won't be in a position to do anything about it. Oh, I see the litter picking crews are down here. This old building here, Simmons Limited, this was used to be one of the big employers in Calgary, this was, and many years ago used to make mattresses and bedding and all kinds of good stuff there, and they saved the building. There was talk of them getting rid of the building, but there was a big hoo-ha about it, and they saved the building, and they've now turned it into some very nice restaurants and stuff. There's some good food in there, I tell you. That's a good place for foodies. Yeah. Come down here in the summer, this place is always packed, absolutely packed. Yeah, but as you can see, we've got to let her cruise out and about, tidying up. Thank you very much. I'm going to head on down that way into over by Fort Calgary. A lot of benches down here by the bikes. This place here's Bow Cycle. If you go to Bowness, this is where the original Bow Cycle was. It's still there. The original one is still there. But, see that cloud over there? That like fringed edge cloud? That's what's called a Chinook arch. It's part of the airflow that comes through. Let me tell you, that's why we have the nice weather today. It's been in the -20s, -30s for, oh Christ, a week or two now. Pain in the ass. But it's kind of the thing around here. It goes up to -10 and it was like, woohoo, t-shirt weather. So we are out of the minus bloody colds for the next week, so that's good. Yeah, I'll take that. That's a hotel over there, the Alt Hotel. Has no parking. You can live there if you want, but it has no parking. So that was all part of the make it a walkable city kind of campaign, I guess. Oops, bit of ice here. That was all part of the make it walkable thing. It actually worked out very well. The place is very popular. Right. I am going to let me get out of this ice here for a minute. Ugh. See, this is the problem with litter picking this time of the year. Everything's still buried in snow and ice. I keep seeing bits, but I can't do anything about it because it's half frozen in the ground. Once it defrosts, I'll get all over it and I'll be down here with my buckets. I think I'm going to continue on this way. It don't often come along this piece. I think I will continue along this way and cut around. I can see a train over there, so I will come around that side. Yeah. Right, on I go. And this is kind of as far as the skyscrapers go at the moment. Is to here. This over here is Fort Calgary. This is where the Elbow and the Bow Rivers join. But yeah, sun looks nice on the buildings, eh? We will take that. Very nice. Right, on I go. Now all around the city, you'll see the path over on that side with the yellow line down the middle. That's the bike path, and this piece on this side is the walking path. And all over the city, they have them all laid out different. Yeah. Hello, Magpie. Hello, Mr. Magpie. Yeah. So yes, it's sun o'clock. See how we've lost that nice orange already? See how quickly that happens? Unfortunately, this time of the year, I know when I've come down on just photography days, bringing my good camera and that down, you get about 10, maybe 15 minutes of time to get really good pictures. After that, it's you're back into hoping the light turns good again. Oh, more city cleanup. But this is why it's so clean. See that over there, the other side there, you can see the another city cleanup crew. They're wandering around picking up garbage. That's why it's so clean. Excellent, well done, guys. Much appreciated. Keeping the city clean. Calgary is a very, very clean city. People take great pride in the city and its surroundings. So there's always a good amount of people down here cleaning up and tidying up. And it's good to see the city crews out and about so early. That's really good. There's a little bit of fence along here I quite like. Let's see if I can get that in there. There we go. It's got a longer fence line. Morning. Maybe she's not having a good. She's got her earbud things in. I don't think you could hear. Yeah. I don't like those earbud things because you can't really hear what's going on around you. Yeah. And I can tell you now, if you look across there, it looks like you could just walk straight across the river. Don't ever be tempted to do that because that is a full-on river flowing under that ice. You'll fall through there in about 2 seconds, gone. They won't find you till you get the medicine hat. And by then you'll just be a big popsicle. Not feeling very well. Yeah, that is for sure. Well, today was supposed to be an incredibly cloudy day. According to the weather forecast, it was supposed to be really cloudy today. But as you can see, it's not. It's cloud over there. So see the fringe on the cloud there. That's the air coming across the mountains. See, it's dark over there, the cloud. The sun's underneath the cloud. Once that sun gets above the cloud, then it'll start burning it off pretty quick. As you can see, out in the mountains today, it's going to be really, really windy. I'm going to be out there tomorrow, but not so much today. Right, runners coming. So let me turn this off. Canadian air support. Geese. Millions of them. Let me tell you, don't mess with those guys. They're our secret weapon. You mess with those guys, mate, you're in big trouble. Yeah. Right. Oh, comes another squadron. We're heading inland out of the city and off out to the local farmland usually. Go and ransack the place. I need to check out them flags over there. Not sure why we've got black flags over there. Go and check that. These red boxes are quite cool. I did some pictures once and I got some really nice coloration through these boxes. Make nice, really nice chairs. That actually makes for quite a nice photo. Yeah. Done that picture a few times. Right. Round and over the new bridge. Call it a new bridge. It's been there a while now. Still the new bridge. There used to be a bridge right across where I'm standing right here, straight into where the sun is. And all of this that you see here was massive train yards, and like almost the equivalent like an intermodal kind of train yard. This was all absolutely very industrial. You can still see, if I show you, this piece here, there's a sign there, tells you all about it. As you can see, there's a raised bank heads down towards the city there. That raised bank was actually a railway track, and this was all yards and all that kind of stuff. And the train bridge went straight across there. That's why we have that nice berm the other side that everybody walks along, and where I shall be walking very shortly, depending on what the traffic's doing down here. So let's go and see what we got. Done this shot a few times. I'm going to do it again. This would be a good one for a fence. This garden here used to be full of vegetables. I came down here one time and gave my hand digging potatoes and what have you. And they have actually made it back into a nice garden, which is good. Yeah, they've kept the old windmill, which is really good. Glad to see that still there. This is Fort Calgary. I might cut up and around and go down towards what was the old hospital. Go around that way. Got some police vehicles over here, so I'm not sure what's occurring there. This new arch bridge over here, this was the one that we put in to replace the old Inglewood Rail Bridge. It took a very long time. The original company didn't finish it, so we had to get another company to finish it. But it actually came out quite well. Yes. I wonder what the black flags are for over there. I need to go and check that in a moment. Yeah, might check that on the way back, see what's occurring. In the meantime, it's not so easy to cross the road up there. As you can see, we've got a train sitting there waiting to go. He's waiting to pull into the yards. There's big train yards down there, waiting to pull into the yards. So I will head on down this way. It sounds like he's getting ready to move. Yeah. That pinky colour house over there, that's the Dean House. It's actually a very nice restaurant. It's a very old house actually. That's the Dean House. I'm going to head on down underneath. There's so many pathways and walkways in Calgary, it's just insane. They're everywhere. It's brilliant. Yeah. As I've said in many of my other videos, I think we have now something in the order of 1,200 kilometres of bike paths in and around Calgary. So in terms of a bikeable city, it's certainly very bikeable. Oh, I think I hear somebody releasing brakes. So if I time it right, there's not so much ice under this bridge, I might actually get across. Oh, this is icy under here. Woo! Wow, this is icy. Thing is, the sun doesn't hit it, see, so yeah. Alright, train's not moving. That would have been good. Get the train moving across here. As you can see, parked up just over there. Yeah. Oh, it's a Southwestern train. Oh, okay. Yeah, they teamed up. I think CN or CP Rail teamed up with one of the American train companies there not too long ago. So, right, this bridge here, see it says 2 meter clearance. That this used to be the site of many car crashes, because if you look, there's a lot of paint along that top edge under this beam, because people would come through here and not realise that their vehicle was 3 meters tall trying to go through a 2 meter bridge, and it's not going to work. This second bridge that I'm going under is actually part of the Green Line expansion, which they built and haven't finished. This river off to this side is the Elbow River. Oh, is he going? I can hear the revs building. It means he's building air. Yeah. Yeah, he's building air. He's getting ready to go. Yeah. Right. This over here, these buildings, this is all the bus barns and what have you. Come on, train, do your stuff. It's not going to, is he? No. All the time I'm stood here with a camera, he's not going to do it. So Kansas City Southern was the train up there. Yeah. Right, on I go. This is another bridge that's difficult to get a good shot on because it's a very busy bridge. Yeah. I'm going to head down across this way. Now, this walkway that I'm walking on, as you can see, it's slatted. In the floods of 2013, the water was literally lapping through these floorboards. And the river, as you can see, is way down there. So it gives you an idea of how high the water was here. This is the next squadron of Canadian fighter jets getting ready to unleash their terror on any unsuspecting person that happens to walk underneath them. Yes. Yeah. Millions of, I have no idea how they survive our winters. Like I say, it was minus 30 the other day, and these guys just shrug it off like it's nothing. Yeah. But literally, where I'm walking, in the height of the floods, there was actually water coming through these flats. Scary stuff, eh? Yeah, good job we didn't lose this bridge. These old wrought iron bridges, these are great bridges. I love these bridges. Yeah. Part of Calgary's heritage. Yeah. Right, I'm going to head down through here. One of the other parks. Head down this way, see how far I get. Yes, very nice. Yeah. I will take that. Excellent. CS, by the way, in case you're not sure what that is, that's the Calgary Stampede. Yeah. Many years ago there was housing all along here on this piece of road. Yeah, not now. Yeah, there used to be houses all along here. You can get quite a good view from the top of the hill up there, but I don't fancy walking up there. It's icy at the moment, so I will stay down here. The object of today's exercise is not for any other reason other than to stretch my legs. Yeah. See, they got this area over here all fenced off. Big fenced off area over here. This is all like bus barns and new construction going on over here. Huge amount of construction. There's a new event centre going on over there. Yeah. The Green Line train, which is coming up from the, well, there goes the next squadron heading south. Watch out, Trump, they're coming for you. They're going to bury you in a pile of crap, which is where you should be. Oh, did I say that out loud? I did, didn't I? Oops. Yeah, they're our secret weapon, mate. They're on their way south. Millions of them. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. Never underestimate a Canadian goose. They're vicious buggers too. Yeah, you get near them on the wrong time of the year. Yeah, that's something you only do once. They might be small, but they are mighty. Cobra chickens. Yeah. Right, let's head down through here. like I was saying, the reason for this walk is for no other reason other than stretching my legs. Yeah. It's been cold the last few weeks. I'm normally out in the mountains, as anybody that follows my videos will know. However, not at the moment. I've got a lot of stuff going on at the moment, unfortunately. Not stuff I can do much about, really. Yes. That's Calgary's largest teepee. Yeah, that's huge teepee, yeah? Yeah. Now in the stampede times, this is where they set up all the real teepees over here. And you come down here, they do amazing crafts and skills, and you can learn all about the cultures and all that kind of stuff. It's fantastic. But that is Calgary's largest teepee. I think probably stands about 70, 80 feet tall, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty darn big. Yeah. Over here, it's one of the old bread factories over there. See Sunbeam Bread. That's another one of the old buildings that's been here a very long time. Yeah. And that funny arch looking building over here is the Saddle Dome, or the Pringle Dome as it gets called. That's our hockey arena. That's all scheduled to be replaced. That's why they're building the new arena. That's all scheduled to go, I believe. Yeah. So let me just head over to the teepee, give you an idea of how big this thing is. The size of this thing. Yeah. Doesn't look very big from a distance, but I can tell you it is. Right, let's stand right under. Right about here should be good. As you can see, that is one very large teepee. Yeah. Dead centre. Very nice, eh? It's huge. This thing is enormous. To give you an idea of the concept of scale here. This is one of the posts. It's big enough. Right, I think I will head over that way and decide where I go from there. See, the snow's gone soft there. That's the only thing when we get it warm back. The snow goes soft. In the winter the snow is really hard. We have squeaky snow, -20 snow squeaks. But, we generally have squeaky snow. But, there it is. That's Calgary's biggest teepee. Huge, eh? Now I have a choice. I can head way on down south here and do the loop around through Reader Rock Gardens and back up through that way, or I can cheat and cut through the middle of the park here, but not sure. Let's have a look. They got a whole bunch of construction going on over there. I'll try to avoid the construction if I can. I'm sure they don't want me stomping through their construction site. Over through the middle of that lot, that's Stampede and all that over there. They got a lot of that fenced off, so I'm not sure I could get very far over there at the moment anyway. I can see there's lots of fences where I normally walk through because there's so much construction. So I think what I will do is I'll cut back down into the path at the bottom here. I'm going to do the long route. Well, that means I'm in for a long walk today. Oh, let's get out this snow. It's only about 6 inches deep, but it's soft. So every step is like walking through the crap. There we go. Back onto the pathways. So you see, Calgary makes a really good job of keeping all their pathways and that clear. I know you hear a lot of people complaining in Calgary, oh, they never clear this, they never clear. I can assure you they do. Yeah. They just don't clear the snow outside your house, which is what most people will complain about. They clear the snow everywhere else. You know, along the bottom of this bank here, many years ago, that was all houses along there. It's not now. Yeah. This is all Stampede stuff now. Oh, I see a running group up there. See a whole bunch of runners in the distance there. They all seem to be heading south, so that's good. Yeah. Right, I will head on down that way and do the long loop by the look of it. Now I could take the steps up and along the top, or I can continue along the bottom. Just debating which is going to be the less snowy and less icy. Yeah. And so this is all Stampede grounds down through here. I think I'm going to start on the path at the bottom. Looks like they have cleared it out the other side of that fence. There are two paths that head down this way. It looks like they've cleared out that piece, so that's good. So this is the saddle line. Hey, looks like somebody's cleaning the windows. Yeah. This is the saddle line. Not sure how long that's going to be there. It is scheduled to be replaced, so but not sure how long it's going to take. So we shall see, I guess. Yeah. Like all best made plans, they don't necessarily go as fast as you might think. Right, let's continue on my way. Right, this is a good spot. We got the saddle dome over there, the Pringle Dome, the new brownie colour looking building that's over in the middle of there. That's the new event centre and what have you. That's all just been rebuilt. Over there, those big tall stands that you can see over there, they're the stands that they use for the Stampede, for the racing, horse racing, wagon racing and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm going to head around. Right over the other side of here is another path that goes all the way around, and that's where I'm going to go. This is why this bank is always eroding. See the mud cliffs up there? Yeah, this is all sediment. Where I'm standing now, at the end of the last ice age, this was all basically just a bottom of a huge lake. So all the sediment and everything that flowed out of the mountains and that all ended up here. So you have these vast mud banks, like it would have been all the sediment and crap on the bottom of the lake. That's why Calgary's where it is. I mean, Calgary's flat. It's flat for a reason. Whenever you see large flat areas like that, it's usually created by water. In the bottom of valleys, the water will send everything into the bottom, and that's where it all levels out, all the sediment and crap. As you can see, there's mud cliffs all the way along here. And that tends to be why it all falls apart. They have done their best to stabilise this. Best thing to do is plant it up with vegetation. This piece along here could definitely do with some more trees. Yeah. Right, this is the industrial side of the Stampede grounds. This is the bit you never see. This river next to me is the Elbow River. This is the bit you don't normally see, this end of it. When the tourists come, they don't normally see this end. Yeah. These blue buildings along here, these are all the barns where they have all the horses and cows and what have you during Stampede time. But, again, river looks like you could walk right across it. Don't. That'll be a very wet experience, not a good one. Right, I'm going to have to swap this battery out here soon, I suspect. I think it's getting down a bit. This is actually a good bike path, this piece. Oh, mountains look good. I'm going to be out there tomorrow. A lot of puffy cloud in the mountains. See, when we get this nice warm weather in Calgary, we get the Chinook winds. When we get this nice warm weather here, it's because it's windy out in the mountains. If you put your thumb over the end of a bicycle pump and compress it, your thumb gets warm, and it's exactly the same here. As the air rushes over the top of the mountains, it compresses, gets warm, and hey presto, Chinook winds. That's what they are. Yeah. There's Calgary. Yes. My walk continues. Round I go. One last look at the Stampede grounds before I head up and over. The new building's looking quite nice. I've not been in there yet. They hold quite a lot of events in there, but I haven't actually been in there yet. Who knows? This trail I'm on, just for a bit of information, this is actually part of the Trans-Canada Trail. So when you come across 5,000-6,000 kilometres of trails, this is actually part of the Trans-Canada Trail, the one I'm on now. Yeah. Takes you through Calgary, out to the mountains, and a lot of the trail out there, anybody that watches my channel will know I do a lot of the trail clearing out there on bits and pieces. But there's a big hill over there in the distance. That there is the Reader Rock Garden up top of there. So depending on how icy this path is, I may head over there. If not, I will continue round into one of the other parks. I've been over this bridge a few times. Yeah. The only problem with the bridges this time of the year, the water drips off them, and then it's actually pretty icy. Yeah. Yes. I'll see what this corner is like. There's a corner up here that you can turn off on. If the corner is reasonable, I may be able to get up the hill. But if it's really icy, I'm just going to go round. Right, on I go. One look over the stampede. Across, there's nothing coming. I don't really want to stop all the traffic just so that I can cross the road. It's not very efficient. Nothing coming. That funny looking building down there, the arch one, that's the waterworks place. So I will head across here. That's snow right in front of me. Up there, that leads up through the cemetery, and that will take me the back way into Reader Rock Garden. So I will do exactly that. There's a little gap in the fence up here, saves going all the way around. Oh, yeah, bus coming. Up the hill. See, the snow has all gone soft. It's yucky snow. Yucky snow. Right. Up the hill. And we'll head through the cemetery. Just passing through, people, not stopping. Not yet. One day, but not yet. See the gap in the fence here. You get through here. Follow the rabbits and the squirrels and the birds. That magpie's been up here. Right. This is one of the cemeteries here. I'm going to head up the hill and cut down through what's called the Reader Rock Garden, which, in case anybody's never been here, is definitely somewhere that's worth visiting. Absolutely amazing, especially in summer and all the flowers are out and stuff. It's absolutely magic. It's brilliant. I've got my hat on because it was cold when I set off, but I think I can safely remove my hat now. There we go. I think when I get up top, there's some benches up here. I think I will swap my battery out. Give you an idea how deep the snow is in here. Yeah. Well, considering I said it was going to be a cloudy day. Look at that. That ain't clouds. There's clouds over there, not here. Woohoo! Good choice today. Good choice. Like I say, I'm heading to the mountains tomorrow. In desperate need of a campfire. Haven't had enough campfire smoke. Some people are addicted to this, that and everything else. Me, my addiction's campfire smoke. Love it. It's always a nice walk up through here, even in the summer. Very, very pleasant. And its proximity to downtown, you would never think we were this close to downtown, but here we are. Yeah. Now the only thing with the rock garden this time of the year, got to walk really carefully because some of the pathways are a bit icy. All kinds of ways in here. The next gate up is the one I tend to go in. Yeah. That's the old house. Yeah. I believe that's a cafe now as well. A restaurant. Yeah. That's very popular in summer. As far as I know, food is very, very good. Never heard anything bad, that's for sure. Yeah, right. Have to be a little bit careful. Yes, there was a guy called Mr. Reader who is single-handedly, pretty much, responsible for most of the amazing plants that we have in Calgary. And that was his house. That's where he lived. He was something to do with parks and gardens many years ago, and they all said, no way, it's not possible for you to grow half these species in Calgary. He then grew them in Calgary and proved everybody wrong, and did all kinds of research and what have you to find the best plants that will survive here. And this is what we ended up with. Now, it's hard to see its full magic this time of the year, I can tell you, because it is very snowy and overgrown, and all the plants are asleep. However, you come here in the summer, it's just a maze of little pathways and green. It's just fantastic. But like I say, got to be a little bit careful this time of the year because of the ice. So I'm just going to go down that nice little grass bit there. A set of steps right in front of me that I know are incredibly slippery. Yes, so this is the Reader Rock Garden. Yes, there's a nice little gazebo over there, and in summer it's all covered in green. You can sit in there, get a little shade. It's brilliant. Yeah, this was the original driveway to the house down here. Yeah. Now I need to get down there. I think I have to walk around these steps that go down here. There's all kinds of rock paths in here, so you have to be a little bit careful this time of year. It is tad slippery. Here's a bench. I think I will swap out my battery here. Oh, that's very nice indeed. I will swap out my battery here, and I'm going to take the wimp route down because I don't really fancy falling down. Yes, it's not the fall that bothers me, it's the rapid stopping at the bottom that's not quite so pleasant. Right, let me swap out this battery. Yes, as I say, there's all kinds of amazing pathways and steps and that around through here. You do have to be very careful with some of the issues because of the ice. Not very sure footing, not really somewhere you want to walk around. I need to head down there. I know there's a very steep piece of path coming up, so I will take the shortcut down through here onto the old road. All the plants are sleeping this time of year, so I'm not going to go too much of that. Right. Yeah. Rather than falling over and break my neck on a piece of that pathway, I think I will take this instead. Yes. Way safer. Like I say, if you've never visited this place, very worthwhile visiting. Absolutely amazing place. These guys do an amazing job of looking after this. Like I say, it's called the Reader Rock Garden. Yeah, that's the driveway up to the original house. The house is up in there. So there are many pathways up through there. But it is a tad slippery this time of the year, so I will take the wimp route. Also, this piece is hard packed snow, so that's quite nice. Yeah, there's lots of water features in here. They have little water fountains and little rivers and streams and stuff flowing through there. It's really cool. Like I say, great place to visit. It's a little bit tricky when it's snowy and icy, but generally speaking, pretty damn good. Yeah. Right, I'm going to take the actual path. See, there's waterways under here. See the bridges and that under here? There's waterways. There's water flows all the way down. There's little waterfalls and tiny little bridges and all kinds. Really cool. Yeah. Right. Let's get down the bottom of here. I need to cross the road here somewhere. This is a tricky road to cross. So, what I will do, I'll get a picture of this bench. I know this is one that I've not taken before. Picture of this. And then I'll head on my way. Sounds like we have a train coming from somewhere. Oh, here it comes. It's coming out of the tunnel. Yeah. In the floods, that entire train tunnel was completely full of water. Completely flooded. That's our LRT, light rail transit, heading into downtown from the south. Well, it's only a 3-car, that one. They rebuilt all the stations up here, so it'd be interesting to see what they did. I'm going to wander along here and have a look. I haven't been up here since they rebuilt all this lot. Let's go see what they did. Right, here we are down this end of the city. Just been past the Oldham train station there. And head down under the bridge. Now if I'd have followed the river along, I'd have come along this pathway here. Didn't want to do that. Wanted to do the Reader Rock Garden, which is always very nice up in there. Love that place. It's always very nice. Oh, we've got some new trees gone in. Excellent. Well done, people. Yes. Now these fences you'll see around the bottom of the trees, these are beaver fences. We have a very healthy population of beavers in Calgary, and I can tell you now, they make very short work of those little trees. Yeah. They'll take down these big trees, and quite often do. Have to be a little bit careful. Right. They rebuilt all this a little while back. The whole bridge was rebuilt. Some decent sized beams. Look at the size of those. Holy smokes, Batman. As I've said before, I have to be very careful of the ice under the bridges, because it doesn't melt for a considerable period of time yet. Yeah, that's quite the railway bridge they put in there, eh? Yeah. Now heading down this way, this road that I'm going under here, this is McLeod Trail. Oh, it looks icy down there. Yeah. Elbow River, McLeod Trail. Whew. Yeah, it's low. Yeah. Got that right. You wouldn't be sat up too high on your bike saddle coming across under this one. Like I say, if you look at the ice, it looks solid, doesn't it? You can see the water flowing through there in the middle. Yeah. You wouldn't last long in there, I can tell you. Yeah. Even in the middle of summer, you have to bear in mind this is glacial water. So even in the middle of summer, you don't last long in that stuff, I can tell you. Right. Let's head out of here. The other side of those trees over there, there used to be a casino in there. It's Frank Sisson's. Yeah. And up in here, where this big domey shaped building is over there, that's the sports centre now. Talisman, or whatever they call it this week. Changes its name every week, I think, pretty much. Yeah. Not sure what they call it now. Used to be a Talisman Centre. Anyway, this all used to be rail yards as well, all down through here. And this is the location of the original railway line into Calgary. I'll show you that when we get up there. Just get up past these people in the traffic. I'll do some more in a minute. There's a nice angle of the path there, like that. Yeah. Excellent. Bit too much traffic along here. NMP. I'm not sure what that is. Used to be the Talisman Centre. Now looks like it's something, the MNP Community Sports Centre. Whatever the heck that is stands for, couldn't tell you. No idea. To me it's the Talisman. Yeah. Right. Gonna head down under another bridge or two. This is the other side of McLeod. McLeod splits into two. One section goes north, one section goes south. There wasn't enough room to expand the road when they first did it. So what they've done now is turned it into like a one-way. Always a lot of construction over here. I know I've made this joke many times before, but I'm going to do it again. Over there, through the trees, that big tall red thing, that is Calgary's national bird. That is, it's called the tower crane. I've lived here for 30 odd years, and I have never ever walked around town without there being cranes building something. Oh, I can see another one over there. Yes, that is our national bird, the tower crane. That's it. Yes. You can always tell which way the wind's blowing. I use these to tell me which way the wind's blowing, because they actually freewheel those things. They point in the direction that the wind is coming from. So If you look at that, you can tell the wind's coming from the west. Yeah. Oh, another low bridge. Yeah. At least this one's fairly dry under here. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. You have the obligatory shopping cart in the river. Always urban fragments, eh? Shopping carts in the river, just what we need. Yeah. It's a little slippery under there, eh? Said the bishop to the actress. Oh, I said that out loud, didn't I? Oops. Yes. Right. Yes. Scratch that. I should probably edit that bit out of the video. There's my British humour coming out, I'm afraid. Right. Let's head down here. This next bridge is the one I think I'm going to go over. This next bridge, which is the original rail bridge into downtown. Oh, it's getting a little slippery along this side. Many of these great big trees that you see in Calgary, like a lot of the old poplars and stuff, the aspens, they're here because of Mr. Reader. Yeah. He was the guy that pioneered all this stuff. He was the guy that made a lot of this possible. Yeah, amazing guy with a vision. Yeah, and we're still enjoying the benefits of his hard work. Great day. As you can see, a lot of people in there keeping fit and healthy and nice and warm. MNP, I need to look that up and see what the heck that is. But up in the top of here, you'll see I'm heading uphill. This is where the train lines and everything were up here. Yeah. People don't realise it. They look at all these banks and think they're just berms and stuff. They're not. They're actually old railway embankments. Yeah. I don't normally come up this little piece. I normally walk along and up the bank. However, it is a tad slippery today, so I'm taking the Wimp route. There, Mr. Magpie. The city's actually full of magpies. They're everywhere. Yeah. Right, I need to head up over the old train line. I'll show you that one. Look at that. Oh, they've got part of the pathway closed. Oh, good job I didn't go around the other side. Oh, slippery, eh? Construction going on, that's probably why. Yeah. Oh, it looks like they're expanding the sports facility there. Right, this bank where I'm walking now, all along here where that gentleman's walking his dog, all along there, that's the old railway embankment. That's why it's high. Yeah. This was the old train line. Came straight along there through where those trees are. Oh, I could have come up that path, but that's where I normally come up. But I thought it might be icy, so I came round. Let's head up here. Yes, this piece of bank here, this was the old railway line. All along here and all the way down through there, that was the old rail line. Over the railway bridge, you can still see they've got some rail line in here. And straight ahead of me was the old station. Right. Let's head up on the side. River under there. Yeah. Talisman Centre over there. Downtown this way. Just letting all these people go by, walking their dogs and stuff. Right, as you can see, there's some old railway tracks still down in the basement here. See, there's the rail lines. Yeah. This was Calgary's original rail line. You can't walk right through at the moment. You have to kind of go down the side because they closed that piece off. Let me show you what we got down here. piece here, that sandstone building through there, was the original railway station. Yeah, platforms right along the edge there. It's a piece of the old rail line stood there. Yes, that was the old train station, and now it's a ballet school, I believe. Right, head on into downtown Calgary. Can't remember what this cathedral's called now. Can't remember. But the sandstone building over there, that was the original train station. Can't remember what this one's called. Oh, no idea. But as you can see, another national bird of Calgary, right there. ITC tower crane. Yes. Can't remember what this place is called. Oh, let's go around this way. Oh, a lot of construction going on over there. I wonder what they're building. No idea. Oh, St Mary's Cathedral, apparently. So let's do a upward shot here. It's quite a good angle. A lot of construction going on. Everywhere you go. Construction, construction, construction. I say, I've lived here for 30 years and I've never ever seen no construction. Not ever. Right, let's head on into downtown. Not sure what they're building in there, but it's big. Yes, always a good spot. This is a nice little park down through here. And, in the summer, it's very nice, very green down through here. Always a good spot. Right, that sandstone building over through there, like I say, that's the old railway station off to the left there. And I'm going to head up through downtown. Right, this is heading into downtown. One thing you will notice about Calgary, there's a huge amounts of murals and what have you painted on buildings and things. The other question I quite often get asked from people, is it a safe town? Well, absolutely it is. I've been wandering around here for 30 years. I had no problem whatsoever. There is good and bad places no matter where you go. You know, I'm sure there's some places you wouldn't want to be walking around at 3 o'clock in the morning. However, generally speaking, I have no problem from anybody. Everything's good. But it is a very safe and, generally speaking, a very clean city. Now, I know you can see garbage off to the side here, but like I say, most of it's frozen in the ground. I was going to bring my bucket and do a litter pick. It's in the car, it's ready to go. However, since I started looking, most of the garbage that I saw was actually frozen solid into the ground, so that unfortunately is no good. I can't pick that up. So I will, once the weather changes, I will pick it up and do that. Along with the hundreds of other people that do exactly the same thing in Calgary, there's a very large community of people that do pick up litter, which is great. Always nice to see. Right, head north. As I was saying, there's murals everywhere, but you've got to know where to find them and get out the wind there a bit. You have to know where to find them, and they're all over. If you actually look, they're everywhere. Oh, it goes right across to the building out the back too. Oh, very nice. Yeah, Buffalo Nation stand to be noticed. Excellent, very nicely done. Right, continue on into downtown. Like I say, there's lots and lots of murals around town. It's brilliant, love it. Right, Calgary's a good mix of old and new. If you look, there's a lot of the old sandstone buildings, a lot of the new buildings too. So, yeah, always a good mix. It is insanely windy down in here. And the buildings funnel the wind, so I'm not sure how well the wind noise will come up on the camera. Hopefully not too bad. Busy, busy, busy. Calcutta Cricket Club. Yes. As a Brit, we taught the buggers how to play cricket, and now they beat us at every opportunity. Amazing, isn't it? What with the Pakistanis and the Australians, yes, they seem to beat us every time we play now. Maybe we shouldn't have taught them how to play. Yeah. Right, only kidding. Right, let me head on into downtown. I've got to go under the railway track in a minute. Right, still heading north. Now, one thing about the city of Calgary is we have the railway track right smack through the bloody middle of it, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. and you'll see why in a minute. Because to get from the south side of the city to the north side, you have to cross the railway track. No way around it, you've got to go. Yeah. So and one of the only ways you can do it, there's only about 3 or 4 crossings where you can actually go under or over the railway track. So I will head under on this one. Yes. Anybody who lives in Calgary and works downtown or travels downtown will know. Yeah, another train stuck in the station. See all the containers up there. That's a train. Yeah. Oh, it's going to get windy, so let me put this head under here. Might be a little loud. This is one of the old bridges. See the train up there on the bridge? Yeah. The bridge has been here a long time. But, I'm not sure how long this one's going to stay. They are talking about replacing some of these bridges, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah. Yeah, some of them are getting a bit old. Wouldn't be a bad idea to swap these out. Right, let's head into downtown. So this is south side, and the big skyscrapers, like all the big office blocks, are all up the other side. Yeah, that's weird. I can see the lights strobing on my camera, but these LED lights, the walkway lights, are actually solid light. That's weird. That's with the frame rate of the camera. So I think it's I think I'm filming in 4K 30. So yeah, look at that. LEDs are flashing. I guess at 60 Hertz with the main supply, that's probably about right. Yeah. Right, now with the other side, like I was saying, we have a good mix of old and new. If you look, sandstone buildings surrounded by big tower blocks. I can't remember what that big one is there, but it is a really good mix. Yeah. That's the grain exchange. It's a really good mix of old and new. So, if I time it right, I might grab this light. This one, this building off to this side on my right is actually the Fairmont Palace Hotel. Oh yeah, I still got time. Downtown. That's good timing. Yes. This over here is the Fairmont Palace. Fairmont Group. Yeah. I don't know if that one's still owned by Aloid. There's a guy that I worked with many years ago. His name was Aloid Talal bin Abdulaziz. So I used to be a marine engineer, and I got to work on the boat one time. And I can tell you, there's quite the character. Yeah. Let me tell you, he used to own the Fairmont Group. I don't know if he still does. No idea. Yeah. Yes, many years ago, from a life that was completely different. Yes, that's the grain exchange. What an amazing building. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Heading into downtown. Now there's a cool bike. It's pretty cool. This store in here does e-bikes and stuff. Right, like I say, many old buildings. Bank of Montreal. Heading down into downtown. This is Stephen Avenue Mall. Now the other end of Stephen Avenue, I know that they've ripped out what was the Olympic Plaza. So yes, this is downtown, Stephen Avenue. You can head down this way and see what they've done. Apparently they've ripped it all out, so let me head down there and have a look. There is a shot along here, I don't know if I can still get it. I have the wrong camera with me, but you can actually get, there's a gap coming up, and you can actually get two of the old buildings with the Telus and the Bow building. See, there's the Bow building, that curved one. That one with all the squares sticking out of it, that's the Telus building. And if I get in just the right spot, I can get those two together. Right there. Oh, there you go. That's not too bad. With my other camera, if I have the 1022 wide on it, I can actually get quite a good picture through there. But as you can see, that's a fairly good shot. You've got the two old buildings, and then you've got the new Telus sky right through the middle. Very cool. Yeah, good mix of the old and the new. That's one good thing about Calgary. At least they did keep a lot of this, and they need to make sure that they maintain it. Over the back there, that's the Hyatt Hotel. There's a diner here off to my right, which I'm not going to name, because although the food is reasonable, They were actually bloody obnoxious when I was in there. So not somewhere I will ever frequent again. Yeah. Right, I need to head across this way. Oh, the sun's coming out quite nice. I'll take that. Oh, light change. Away we go. Oh, more construction. More tower. Some Karen the other side of the road saying, "Stop videoing us." I can assure you I'm not videoing you. I can care less what you do. Walk down the road bloody naked for all I care. I would not video you. Yeah. Right. One of the problems with any major city, I guess, is there's a lot of people living on the streets that do have mental health issues, and unfortunately not enough is done to address them. There's plenty of things that could be done, but unfortunately the problem is it's not profitable to do so, and we unfortunately live in a society where unless something is profitable, nobody seems to really want to do anything about it, which is a real shame, because the quality of society is based on what you do for everybody, not just a few billionaires at the top. It's what you do for everybody. That's what defines a society. A society that looks after the poor does well. A society that only pampers for the rich is guaranteed to fail. Guaranteed. It's only a question of time. There's only so much pie you can eat, you know what I mean? Yeah, right. Let's get down there. That's the convention centre. This convention centre up the side has really neat coloured glass, and if you get a nice sunny day, you can actually get an amazing picture of this building. Yeah. However, the chances of getting a nice sunny day along there looks a bit remote. I don't know if we can still get down through the park here, because like I say, they are doing a huge amount of construction. But I will have a look and see what we can do. Massive amounts of expansion going on down here, and I've no objection to expanding what's already there, no objection. But when they start taking out green space, that's when I have a problem with it. This is the Glenbow Museum, and they're expanding all that, which is great, but they're not expanding into green space. Over here they are expanding into green space, and the problem with the city is once you lose that space to concrete, you never get it back. It never comes back. Oh, I can hear a lot of construction. So let's see what we got going on over here. Oh boy, yeah, that sounds busy. Oh yeah. Yeah, they weren't kidding, they ripped all this out. I'm not sure exactly what they're building. It's not everything that we build is an improvement, that is for sure, but I don't know how much of over there I can actually see. Not very much, but I look at it. So when they're building places like this, they need to leave little windows in the sidewalks so that people can actually see what's going on. And if people understand what's going on and they can see what's going on, it makes it way more acceptable. This is all the theatre district and what have you, and this is part of this. I think the building over there, Tetro and what have you, I believe they're expanding onto that, as far as I know. That tall thin building, that's the Telesky building, the curved one is the Bow building. I believe they are expanding onto that. That's what I think the plan is. Been to several shows and what have you in here. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, Alberta Theatre Projects. You do need arts and stuff in the city, don't get me wrong. It's I'm all for it, because again, that's what helps define society. However, yes, I guess those great big backhoe jackhammers is not a good sign, I guess. Yeah, this is the Arts Common building. Like I say, this is where they do a lot of shows and all that kind of good stuff, which is really good. We do need it. It is a huge part of society. Oh, I'm glad I did the pictures of the gates. There used to be some old gates here and a pathway up through there, and I did a whole bunch of pictures through there a while back, and I'm glad I did, because there they were gone. This is exactly one of the reasons. Oh wow, yeah, yes, didn't they just? Right. Ah, yeah, I guess that's all coming out. It sounds like when they poured the concrete in there, they used good concrete. Oh. There's me just taking a fall. Ah, well, that hurt my knee. Yeah, ouch. That's icy. Right, I might leave that in the video. So this is why you've got to be careful. I have really good boots on. I just slid down a pathway. This is the Calgary City Hall, where I should now go and complain, hey, you got ice on your path. Right, let me do this, and I'm just going to clean my knee up in case I split my knee. Well, I just checked, I'm not leaking any red stuff, so that's good. You only get 8 pints of red stuff, so it's not a good idea to lose too much. Yeah. Right. This is City of Calgary new building, and that is City of Calgary old building. Yeah. Well, they did rip all of that out, didn't they? Didn't they just? That bloody hurt my knee, that did. That's a pain in the rear end, or pain in the knee I should say. Yeah, could have done with a bit of salt on it. There's one of those access points, like where they drop the curb, so that you can get the wheelchairs and that down there, but it's actually sheet ice, so I need to put a bit of salt on there perhaps. Downtown train. I've done this picture over here a few times, and I'm not sure whether I will get yelled at by the security people, but I'm going to go up there and take a picture anyway. Since this is a public building and I'm a member of the public, I will go and take that picture from the top, same as I've done before. This is really cool. This is the old City Hall. I've done this picture many times. Oh, here we go. Be interesting to see what they actually build in there when it's all done, all said and done. Yeah, very cool. Yes. I guess when they built Olympic Plaza for the 88, this is where they did all the medal ceremonies in there. That's where all the medals and that were presented in there. Yeah. So I guess that was 1988, so, you know, 30 odd years ago, 30 plus years ago. So I guess we do need to have progress. Yeah. They rebuilt all this a little while ago. Made a very nice job of it. Oh, here we go. Sea train coming. This is the surface line. This is 7th Avenue. All along 7th Avenue here, the train along here is actually free service. So anywhere along 7th, you can just hop on and off the train wherever you want. Once you go out of downtown, you do have to pay for a ticket. But in the downtown, if I wanted to go to the other end of the city now, literally right up the far end, I can just hop on the train, no problem. Yeah. Right, let's head on out of here. That is a picture I've done many, many times. Excellent, right down the middle. I'm glad I took those old pictures now from over there, because it looks like half of that lot's gone. Yeah. Yes. It's going to be a nice blue sky day other than the white cloud. As you can see, a lot of people got off that train. Yeah. That's the old, where it says University of Calgary. That was the old library building. That used to be Calgary Library, and they moved into the new building. You'll see that in some of my other videos. I go. Hopefully no more falls. Very nice building. Glad they restored this. Excellent job. Right, on I go. I'm going to head up towards the river now. There's little tiles all along here. They were all made a long time ago. The kids made the tiles. They installed them in the wall, which is good. Yeah. Delta Hotels over there. I know somebody stayed there once. Yeah. Right. I'm going to cut straight across and up north. Bloody knee. God, I did a smack my knee good in there. Look at that. God. Yes, that hurt. Used to be a statue here somewhere. Not sure where it's gone. Let me see if I can find it. Downtown Calgary. Right. Heading on round towards the river. As I've said in my other things, this is a river walk. This wall thing that you see along here, it's actually part of the flood defences. So they can actually install gates along here and stop the flooding into downtown. Right. This is where I walked along. The other week I took the shortcut. When I came down the hill, I came down that way over there. Now I'm going to head back up the other side. That is downtown Calgary. I'll head up over the Centre Street Bridge. I was going to go up through the park, but that's a longer walk round. My knee is aching a bit now. Yes. But I'm hoping this is going to dry out. Yes. Kind of a pain. What can you do? It's Calgary in winter. You only fall over once, that's pretty good. Occupational hazard, I'm afraid. Right. We'll head up this way. Oh, here comes another litter picking crew. These little buggies, they fly them down here all day picking up litter and cleaning out the garbage cans and what have you. So that's good. I need to get me one of these. This is what I need for getting around town. One of these. That'd be really handy. Guy offered me a job the other week. I was down here and I was talking to the litter picking crews when I was cleaning up all this stuff. One of the guys says, "Hey, do you want a job?" I thought, maybe. Yeah. Not just at the moment, but maybe. Yes. Right. That's the river. Fortunately, Calgary has a good supply of bridges, which is always a good thing. Yeah. Right. And head up and across the other side. It's a pretty busy city for bikes. That's a pretty cool setup. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, this is all Chinatown over here. You want good food, head into Chinatown. There's some really good foodiees in there. Right, I'm going to head up and over the bridge. More new trees gone in. It's always nice to see. Yeah. Again, they all got the beaver net on them. Beavers off. Yeah. Now you will see these blue help buttons around the city and that in various places. If you do get into trouble or whatever, push a button, somebody will be there. Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, we don't tend to have too much trouble in the city. There are problems, all cities have problems. Yeah. But generally speaking, Calgary's a very nice place to live. That's why I live here. Yeah. I have lived all over the world. This is an amazing place to be, that is for sure. Yeah. people down there taking pictures. It's always good. Take lots of pictures, people, especially when your kids are young, because I can tell you now, they go from tiny to very big very quick. Nice little reflection on the side of the Bow building over there. Very nice. If I can get that in shot. Excellent. I really must go back to carrying my good camera around as well, because I keep seeing amazing pictures that I could get with my long lens and stuff. But you hit them with a 300. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. This little GoPro. This is a little GoPro 10. It works well for walking around town doing this kind of stuff. But for good pictures, you need good glass. It's as simple as that. People think you can get the same quality of picture with your cell phone. Unfortunately, you can't. Right, let me head up over the bridge. This is the end of my trip. Heading back up the hill. And thank you for coming along. My knee is now drying out. Yes, that was quite the tumble. I think I might leave that in the video. We'll see how that works out. Right, thank you for coming along. Well, that was going to be the end of my video. And then I spotted this. Somebody's put that up there. I know what it is, on the little swing. Very nice. One of those nice little things that you see that somebody's added to an uneventful vent pipe. It just makes it kind of interesting. Right. Now this is the end of my video. Thanks for coming along.